Do you know why Uber is successful? Uber is the ride-sharing service that lets you call a private car from an app on your phone to take you wherever, like a cab, but better. Uber is successful because they're meeting the needs of the people. They're meeting the needs of the people who want rides, and they're meeting the needs of the drivers who want jobs. You know why it's a high-quality service? Because it's merit-based. The riders, you and me, leave ratings and feedback for every driver we ride with. If the driver doesn't do a good job, they're not allowed to drive anymore. Can you imagine how good a taxi experience would be if the taxi companies held drivers to those same standards? No crazy driving, no dirty cars, no talking on the phone while you drive, polite interaction from the driver, and fares you can see on your phone. There's a reason Uber is successful. But this article I read in the local newspaper this weekend, it criticizes Uber for not giving their drivers benefits. Talk about entitlement. These drivers are acting like victims here, instead of being thankful for the paycheck they're getting. Some drivers are even trying to get government involved in forcing companies like Uber to give them the benefits. The drivers are forgetting that no one's forcing them to work for Uber. Uber's giving them an opportunity, a job with minimal requirements, just a car of relatively new age, a clean background check, a good driving record, and you're in. What kind of government bureaucracy or regulated program can say the same thing? The drivers that are complaining about this, let me repeat. Guys, nobody's forcing you to work for Uber. If you want the benefits you say you want, work for a taxi cab company instead. But you probably don't want that, do you? Because the work environment there is not so good. With Uber, you get to pick your hours, you get to pick your days. You are in charge of your own work schedule. You can even work for a competitor at the same time you work for Uber. And you know what else is happening? Cab companies, which nobody has a positive experience with, are increasing the quality of their service to compete with Uber. That's the free marketplace at its finest. The quality of the product goes up because the competition forces it to, and the prices remain affordable to you and me. And over 160,000 people in the United States alone have jobs with Uber because of that. Nobody's forcing these drivers to work for Uber, so ditch the entitled attitude, guys. Don't let liberals tell you that government's the answer. The free market created the job you have, and if you don't like it, don't work there. That's my final point. You can always reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you like the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. We'll be back tomorrow with a new episode of Tipping Point, and until then, have a great night.